Do you guys remember a little while back? It was like, I say a little while, I guess it was almost 18, 19 years ago. Has it been that long? Anyway, former Xbox executive, like an early on Xbox guy, Ed Fries, worked at Microsoft, was one of the very, very early architects of, all right, what are we going to do for the Xbox strategy? The original box worked directly with Bill Gates on planning it, what they were going to do and all that. It was a big deal. Ed Fries, super nice guy too, by the way, really, really nice guy. Reached out to me way back in the day on the Instance and says, hey, I'm doing this thing called Figure Prints and I want to advertise it on the show. I was like, sure, let's do it. And he sent some examples and all that. And I don't know if you guys remember, so I'm going to grab mine. So what these were is, if I remember right, this may have cost $100, $150, something like that. But it's basically your Warcraft character of choice. Sorry, there's a back there. My light is super glary on there. And this would have been, I think I did mine early Pandaria. Oh gosh, it's something like that. Because I'm looking at the gear he's wearing. That looks like a bow from Pandaria. But he's also still wearing gear from, oh, you know what? This might be Cataclysm. I'm not entirely sure. Is there a year? There's not. I should go find out when I did this. But anyway, you order this thing and you get it in this glass dome and this little pedestal, and then your character, this is Gert, my orc hunter at the time, and it's the old models, right? So it's that kind of harsh orc face, and this is back in some very early 3D printing days. This particular method where they got full color was really interesting. They would pull the data out of the game itself, and then these things were buried in what looked like sand. Somebody out there's hearing this going, Scott, that's called blah. I mean, I don't know the names of this stuff, but anyway, whatever that method was where you'd clear everything away and then you'd pull out these models and they were printed and done. You look at them now compared to methods now, and it's a little rough. I mean, a little low res, you know? It doesn't help that it was the old model as well. The new models would probably look a lot better. But anyway, this was a big deal for a hot minute. And then I think 3D printing just became more ubiquitous. People could do this stuff on their own, and they're like, why would I spend, upwards of close to $200 for a thing like this? But it was cool while it lasted. Figureprints.com, I think, still exists. I'm not sure what they show there. I didn't go look. But did you get one? Did you immortalize your character? Do you still play the same character all these years later? I cherish this thing. I love it. I'll never let him go. I'll rub its dome nightly.